Stephanie, how are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good. Is everything going okay?
I'm doing okay.
Okay, what I wanted to talk about today is last session you brought up that you were struggling financially, and I wanted to ask what brought on that struggle.
A few months ago my husband passed away.
Okay, how are you handling that?
I'm doing the best I can. It's hard at times, with 2 kids, being a single mom parent, and having to be the breadwinner or pay all the bills.
Okay, and you're going to school.
Yes, that too.
So how do you cope, or what did you do to cope with that?
Well, I turned to unprescribed drugs.
Oh, okay. Do you also drink, or?
I do, but I don't feel like it's an issue. I feel like, I drink just to wind down, to relax.
Okay, what type of drugs are you taking?
Xanax.
Xanax. Okay, and those were your husband's?
Yes.
Okay. When did you first start taking his drugs?
After he didn't want them and we had them in the counter one day, I was having I had a panic attack and I need something like a quick fix, and that's what helped me.
Okay, I understand. How has his death created a problem for you?
It's just put a lot more stress on me, and having, and working and trying to pay all the bills, it's just been a big struggle, and then being a single parent, not having another person to rely on, or not having my husband, it's been really hard on me.
So your bills, do you pay rent?
I do the best I can. I'm struggling. I barely pay them, and if I don't pay on time, and most of the time I try to pay them late or as fast as I can, but it's a struggle.
So are you in process of losing your apartment? It sounds like you're struggling.
Yes, we could be possibly getting evicted if I keep doing the late payment or not paying all my rent, and I could, eventually get kicked out in the streets.
Okay, so your landlord's going to kick you out?
Possibly. He's been making little threats here and there, little hints and stuff, and I've been getting little notes. So.
Alright. What's your source of income?
Well, it was my job that I just recently got fired.
Why did you get fired?
It just too many call-ins, and I just never no shows, call-ins and no shows.
Okay. Were you taking care of your kids?
Yes and no. It's half the time I'd be, passed out on the couch.
Okay. Was that the effect from the drugs?
I think it was a combination of being exhausted and tired,
Okay.
and maybe the drugs. I'm usually fine with them. I can usually function with the drugs.
Okay. So I'm curious, what do you want these sessions to help you accomplish?
I want to be able to support my family, and I want us to be able to live and not worry about money and I would like to get a steady job and just be able to keep my parents,
Okay.
because they're what hold me up. They're what I wake up to every morning, and that's what I want to keep.
Okay. And what about the drug usage?
I would like to get help for that.
Do you think that you need to get help for grief for your husband?
I believe I do. I believe I'm still hurt on the inside from it, and I just put it aside because I have other things to focus on right now. So I had to put it away for a while.
Okay. So what are you afraid might happen if you don't get off the drugs?
I might lose my kids for good, and end up homeless.
Okay. What do you think would help to get you off the drugs?
Just support. That's what I really need. Support and someone who's there with me along the way, just to give me some type of confidence and faith. I know that I need that myself, but just someone who's there who believes in me.
Somebody to keep you accountable, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And how difficult do you think this is going to be?
When I talk about it, it's easy. When I think about it, it's hard. It's hard. It's really hard.
Do you think that you could change?
Yes, in time, not like tomorrow or the next day.
About how long do you think it would take?
Um, I would like to get better as fast as I can, but maybe a year, 2 years.
Okay. I think that's a realistic time frame. So what do you think would change for you for the better if you were to change your behavior?
My behavior as to,
Well, I mean your drug usage. If you were to stop that, how do you think it would affect you and your children positively?
we would do more outings. We would have more. I guess we would be able to do more things with the money that I don't spend on that,
Okay.
and we would be okay.
Do you spend a lot of money on your drugs?
Majority of my checks, I do.
Okay. When you were receiving
Yes.
checks because of your job. And I'm just curious, what type of difficult goals have you accomplished in the past?
Well, I graduated with my AA, and then that's when I decided to come for my 4 year degree. Um,
Okay,
Yeah.
that's really good. That's awesome. That's
all
a
I can
huge
think of right
accomplishment.
now.
Okay. Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make you a treatment plan, and we'll get you started on a few things first, and then we'll continue as we go.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, it was great to see you today.
Good to see you too.
I hope everything goes well for you for the rest of the week.
Bye.
Bye.